At 7:17 a.m. local time, over the remote Tunguska river basin in Siberia, the sky tore open. A blinding blue-white fireball, brighter than the sun, streaked northwest. Then, the unthinkable, a cataclysmic explosion, estimated at 10 to 15 megatons of TNT, flattened 2,150 square kilometers of ancient forest. The shockwave circled the Earth twice. Seismographs from London to Jakarta registered the event as an earthquake. Nights across Europe and Asia glowed for weeks, bright enough to read a newspaper at midnight. Eyewitnesses, hundreds of kilometers away, reported searing heat, violent winds knocking them off their feet, and a series of thunderous booms. Reindeer herders were thrown from their feet, their tents incinerated. The ground shook as if the world was ending. But when scientists finally reached the epicenter in 1927, expecting a massive crater and meteorite fragments, they found only radial treefall and stunned, scorched earth. The core mystery was born, a colossal release of energy with no impact crater and no physical remnants of the impacting body. The official story of a stony meteorite exploding in the atmosphere felt insufficient. The stage was set for a far more extraordinary explanation. Expeditions to the Tunguska site revealed phenomena inconsistent with a simple meteoritic airburst. Scientists noted accelerated tree growth in the blast zone, a phenomenon associated with radiation exposure. Genetic mutations appeared in local plant life. Most puzzling was the absence of an impact crater or any meteoritic fragments, a hallmark of such events. Researchers found microscopic silicate and magnetite spheres in the soil, containing metals like nickel and iridium, suggesting extraterrestrial origin. However, their distribution pattern didn't match a typical meteorite dispersion. Even stranger were reports of magnetic anomalies, areas where compasses behaved erratically, hinting at residual electromagnetic energy. These inconsistencies fueled alternative theories. The explosion's characteristic butterfly pattern of flattened trees suggested a directed energy release, not a radial blast from a single point. Witness accounts describe the object maneuvering before detonation, changing course in a way no natural celestial body should. The physical evidence painted a picture not of a random space rock, but of a controlled technological event, or catastrophic failure. 1908 was the peak of Nikola Tesla's work on wireless energy transmission. That same year, he wrote about his teleforce weapon, a particle beam projector capable of delivering immense energy across continental distances. Conspiracy theorists propose a terrifying scenario. Tunguska was a test of this technology. Historical records show Tesla was actively seeking funding for his Wardenclyffe Tower prototype, claiming he could split the Earth in half. According to letters, he performed experiments of great magnitude in the summer of 1908. Skeptics note he requested precise maps of Siberia around that time. The physics align suspiciously. An airburst with no crater matches an energy beam's effect. The explosion's location, one of Earth's most remote, unpopulated areas, makes an ideal test site. Even the timing fits. Early morning in Siberia corresponded to late night at Tesla's Long Island laboratory, perfect for concealed experimentation. While mainstream science dismisses this, the coincidence remains unsettling. Did one of history's greatest inventors accidentally demonstrate the world's first weapon of mass destruction while aiming for a breakthrough in free energy? Beyond Tesla's weapon lies an even more radical theory. The Tunguska event was neither meteor nor human experiment, but the catastrophic failure of an extraterrestrial or interdimensional vehicle. Proponents point to the lack of physical debris as evidence of advanced materials that vaporized or phased out of our reality entirely. The localized radiation, accelerated growth, and magnetic anomalies could be residual effects of an alien power source overloading, perhaps an antimatter reactor or a warp drive core breaching. Some ufologists suggest the craft was attempting emergency maneuvers, explaining witness accounts of its changing trajectory before suffering a critical containment failure. Others propose it wasn't a crash but a deliberate jettison, the discarding of a dangerous engine core or weapon by a passing vessel. The most fringe interpretation posits that the object wasn't physical in our conventional sense, but a temporary breach in spacetime, a dimensional puncture that released colossal energy from another reality before sealing shut. This would explain the absence of matter and the persistent, uncanny feeling reported by researchers at the epicenter that the laws of physics there remain subtly altered. The truth may be that in 1908, Siberia didn't witness a disaster from our world, but a collision with something utterly outside it.